day 51 on this cut. It's Valentine's Day, and I have a gym crush, and I'm gonna have a nice hot date with her at the gym, and it's called leg extensions. A lot of you guys are passing up on her as well, and maybe some calf raises as well. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not passing her up. I know a lot of you guys out there don't like to hit leg day, but I like hitting leg day. So, feeling good. I have a confession to make as well. Yesterday didn't end up being just an active rest day. It ended up being a little bit of arms thrown in there as well. So I was working out at the apartment gym where my mom is, and decided to throw in some arms after before cardio. Threw in some arms, did some more cardio. So yesterday I did a total of, I think it was like 2 hours and 45 minutes of cardio mixed in with about 30 minutes of just a quick arm workout. I didn't go like crazy or anything like that. Just kept it light, a lot of reps, and then just slow, controlled movements. And I got a really freaking good pump from it. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are gonna be like, "You need to take your rest days." I don't think so, man. I do not think so. I think if you feel like absolutely like necessary, you're like, yeah, I really need to take a rest day, then yeah, but nah, I'm gonna keep on doing what the professional bodybuilders do. They don't take rest days unless they absolutely feel like they need it. But today's plan is to go in there, do leg extension, leg curls. I don't think I need to do calf raises. My calves are already big enough and they're pretty sore. The calves are probably the most sore part of my body right now, just from all the extra cardio. So legs are not sore, arms are not sore, chest is not sore, shoulders, everything else is pretty much good to go. But yeah, the calves are pretty sore though. So calf raises are going to be still taken out for now, because I'm still healing my right calf injury from, what was it, September, when I was just walking and it did this like weird thing and my leg gave out and my calf like sucked in or like sucked up and then went back down. So I'm still rehabbing that, and some days it feels really good and it feels amazing, and then other days it's like, yeah, I just can't do too much with it. But I still just really want to talk about doing too much cardio, man. It's like you can't do too much cardio. Like if it's low intensity cardio, there's no such thing as too much cardio. Like you look at people, if you were to walk 100,000 steps a day, is that going to be harmful to your body? No. Like, we're meant to walk, we're meant to move. There's a lot of people out there with physical jobs, and I'm bringing this up again because, like, especially on TikTok and some of the comments here on YouTube, people are like, "Oh, you need to rest, you know, or you're not going to lose weight." And it's like, guys, the only reason why you're not losing weight is just because you're eating too much. Or like, for example, I'm having a hard time finding my true maintenance. So I'm trying to hinter down what is my true maintenance. So when I look on like TDE calculator, it's telling me my like maintenance is 2,700 calories, but that's not my maintenance. There's no freaking way that's my maintenance, because I've been playing around and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not my maintenance. I think my maintenance is like 2,100, 2,200. So that's where I'm trying to like play around and find my maintenance, right? With me being at like, the reason why I think it's like 2,200 calories is because when I'm at like 2,100 calories for the day, my weight loss progress is very, very like slow. Like I'm saying like a point 2 of a pound a week of weight loss. And then when I'm at about 1,800 calories, like I did yesterday, when I was at 1,800 calories, my weight just went boop. So I'm thinking I need to be at like 1950 is like the sweet spot. And you guys kind of heard me talk about that earlier. But that's all this is about. It's just, honestly, resting. If you go and you rest, has nothing to do with weight loss. Has nothing to do with it. What it does with weight loss or fat loss is, are you eating in a surplus, are you eating maintenance, or are you eating below maintenance? That's, end of the day, that's all it is. So, but you have to find your maintenance, and it's different for everyone else, and you have to play with it. So when you go on to, I was talking to a couple coaches that I know, and I'm like, yeah, I'm having a hard time finding my maintenance, and like I'm not really losing as much weight as I want to, as quickly as I want to, like my fat loss, and so we went over everything, and some of the coaches I know, and it's just TDE calculator was just way wrong off my maintenance calories. They're just like, so my maintenance calories that I thought it was at was wrong. So they were telling me, you have to like keep trying to figure out, you have to do it on your own and figure out what your maintenance calories is. So you want to use TDE calculator as a starting point and go for a week around that or below that. And then if you're not really seeing results, you got to drop your calories by another 100 or 200. And then if you're not seeing results by the end of that week, we know, okay, you need to drop a little bit more. And so that's all it is. It's just a numbers games of trying to figure out where your maintenance is and then dropping the calories from there. And then once you start seeing progress, stay at those calories for a little bit until that progress stops or stalls. And then once that happens, you'll bring those calories down a little bit again by 50 or 100, and then the progress should start up again, or you up your movement. So I'm upping my movements. So 3 hours of cardio a day is not bad at all. I'm not going high intensity. I'm not out of freaking breath. I'm not saying, oh my gosh, I get, no, my heart rate is working at like probably 50%. So it's like I'm keeping my heart rate between 110 to 125. And I've gone over this with like health coaches and personal trainers, and they're like, nope, that's perfect. That's not too high intensity cardio. You'll know when you start overtraining. They're like, you'll know, like your body will tell you. So I'm definitely not overtraining. We're doing good. I just got to keep that numbers game going. So now I just got to drop my calories. So yesterday I did 1,800 calories on the full day of eating. I stepped on the scale today and dropped a pound. So it's like, is that a whole pound of fat loss? I don't know. Like, who knows? But now keeping my calories between 1,800 and 1,950, if we keep it there, we'll see what happens. So when I upped my movement, I was keeping my calories at about 2,150 and upping my movement, and I started seeing a little bit more drop on the scale. But now that we're between like 1,800 and 1,950, we're starting to see the scale go down a little bit more. So that's the play for me. And they recommended me to just like get my more protein in, so at least 250 grams of protein in a day. So I'm gonna try to hit that 250 grams of protein every day too, because before I could have done better on my protein. I'll be honest, like my protein was anywhere from 186 to 234-ish. I could have done better. I'll be honest. I could have done better on my protein these last 52 or 51 days. So, but we're here now, and hopefully I didn't forget my tripod. I don't think I did. But I'm gonna take my start getting pumped up to some music. Get ready to go hit this leg day. That lady totally saw me backing in and just stole my parking spot. Oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to some music, get pumped up, get ready for my date here with the leg extension, and we'll see you guys in the gym with whatever we start with. Training, switching up my training. So if you ever get knee pain on this machine, it's because your knee is not lined up with the axis. So you want your knee lined up here, and then it should be good. So I'm switching up my training style, and what I'm doing is I'm going to be going really heavy. So I want 5 to 10 reps and 2-minute rest. If I could do more than 10 reps, it's too light. We're going to start with 190. So I did 11, so I need to raise the weight to 205 for the next set. So with this style of training, you should be able to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. And then you also want to make sure your heart rate comes down before you start your next set. All right, so 205. We'll see how many reps we can get. We want at least 5. Okay, we're not going to go any higher. We got 10, so I might go higher. I don't know. We'll see. So is this the 4th set? So we want to do 8 real heavy sets on this. So this will be the 4th. So I went up 10 pounds, so we're at 215 now. Let's see how much we can get. I need to belt myself in. Oh man, I gotta get a good song too. I should play the one. Hold on. Okay. Set number 5. Try to go to 5 to 10 reps. 2-minute breaks in between each set. All right. They're pumped. They're like really pumped right now. My legs are pumped. They are just like, can't wait to show this pump. I'm going to go down in weight to 190, so 200. Just a couple more sets, and we're done on at least this, and then we'll go to leg curls. I don't even know if I can do one more set. All right. My legs are cooked. Okay, so I'm going to go 6 really hard sets on leg curls. And then we're done. Well, I gotta spam hip ductors as well. And then, but I'll go to the pose down. And I won't show you guys the hip ductors. Let's go. Oh, 21 Savage. Let's get that one. Okay, 10 reps. 5 to 10. Okay, that was 8 to failure, so perfect. We'll stay at this weight. I just tried this off camera with the 45 and it worked, so let's put a 25 on there. All right. Oh, it didn't work that time. Oh well. Alright. Couple more and then we're done. Okay, I think I'm done. Alright, let's do this pump check. And then I gotta go spam hip ductors and then jump on the treadmill for just walking. Oh my gosh, they are pumped. I think I'm gonna switch to this style of training and do really hard sets to 5 to 10 hard sets that are failure, or 5 to 10 reps that go to failure that are very heavy. And just looking at this leg pump right now, definitely gonna switch to this style of training. Oh yeah. See it all pumped back there. My calves, oh my gosh, my calves look good. I can tell the big difference. This lighting kind of sucks, but. Alright guys, I'm gonna go do hip ductors. And then I'm gonna jump on some treadmill for some walking, light intensity. And I'll see you guys back in the car. Oh man, 30 minutes of light intensity cardio down. And my legs are trashed right now. So they but they feel really good and pumped, and not overworked. But I think that's what I'm gonna do, man. I think I'm gonna go super heavy now, and if I have to take an extra day or so of rest because I go extra heavy, I think I'm just gonna take it. So I'm gonna go super heavy for now on and just keep crushing it, man. I think that's the play, is just to go super heavy, 5 to 10 reps, and I want to fail between those 5 to 10 reps, 2-minute rest in between, and go heavy. So like I said, I had been talking to a couple coaches and a couple personal trainers, and they're like, man, they're like, since you're not prepping for a show, they're just like, get your protein higher, put a little bit more carbs in, stay between that like 1950-ish calories, and just go freaking heavy. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I should do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go super heavy. And I know people will say it's like ego lifting because I'm kind of sweating a little bit or my form's not perfect, but it's whatever. But after doing that, it felt really good going that heavy. So I'm going to go heavy and just keep training like this for the next couple weeks and see how we do. So, and they told me not to worry about the scale so much, because in this process you'll be gaining muscle and getting rid of fat. And they said with how much fat I have on me still, that process is possible. So I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think you could gain muscle and drop fat as well. And they told me, yeah, you can. When you have a higher body percentage of fat, you can. Now when you're getting down to being like super lean, like 10% body fat, or lower, then no. But you would have to go into a bulking phase. But they said at your body percent fat, or like body percent of fat, you could still build muscle and drop fat. So, and they just told me not to pay attention to the scale too much, because I'm in like a recomp phase, and they're like, we could tell you lost more fat, so just don't worry about the scale too much. And I think I'm going to take their advice and go with it, go super heavy, still try to listen to my body so I don't injure myself. They said perfectly fine to train the body part twice a week and not take rest days, as long as like I'm listening to my body. And they told me too, they're like, a lot of the professionals don't take rest days. They're like, rest days are more really needed for people who are beginning. So they're like, or when you absolutely need a rest day. So they're like you're good. So it's kind of nice to hear that from people who have been in the business for a long time. And I'm talking about, these people have been in the business for about 15 years, and they're very knowledgeable. They're not at the gym that I've been going to right now. They're at a different gym in town that I go to sometimes and talk to them. But they're very knowledgeable. So, and they're jacked. So I'm gonna listen to those guys and just see how it goes for a bit. So they've won titles. I don't know, like they've gotten their pro cards. They train people who have their pro cards. I don't know the exact names, but so they know what they're doing. So they kind of got me on a better path, I think, here. So after that workout, I felt really good. So, but I need to go rest my legs now, get some protein in me. So I have chicken breast waiting back at my mom's for me. So chicken breast and vegetables. That's all I'm going to eat right now. Maybe throw some honey in there, or like a banana, just to restore some of the glycogen back into the muscles. But yeah, so it's time to start the recovery process. Tomorrow, I think, is chest. Let me double check. Chest is ready to go. I do have a little bit of pain in my shoulder, though. So chest is ready to go. The pain in my shoulder is from, I slept on it weird. So it's not like a pain from working out or doing anything like that. It's just a constant soreness after like I slept on it weird, if you guys know what I'm saying. So chest should be ready to go, and we're gonna go heavy. We're gonna go heavy from 5 to 10 reps is where we want to fill between, and then yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. But not much else to talk about, man. My calf is doing okay. It's still kind of a lot of pain off and on from all the cardio, but I got to keep moving, or I'm not gonna drop the fat. And they said that the much cardio that I'm doing is perfectly fine because I don't do much other stuff, right? I'm not doing physical activity of like a job, or I'm kind of just sitting around and doing not much of anything. Now, if I had a job where I was moving around a lot, they're like, that'd probably be too much cardio. But they're like, since you aren't really doing much right now because you're in school and all this other stuff, that much cardio is fine. So we're good to go there as well. But so we're gonna hit it hard tomorrow, go heavy. So I think tomorrow's gonna be a little rough because I am volunteering. Time-wise, I'm volunteering tomorrow at the homeless shelter to feed the homeless. We're gonna feed them breakfast burritos, so I'm gonna be making breakfast burritos for them. But so that lift's gonna probably be later tomorrow, later in the evening. So I think we're volunteering from 10 to 2 or 10 to 3. Can't remember exact, but something like that. But yeah, we'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. It'll probably be a really early lift or a later lift, just depending on how I feel. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.